What's Gucci and the Coochie, my people? We're back. Episode 7. The G.O.A.T podcast. We doing it, baby. The train keeps on rolling. Can't stop, won't stop. Episode 7. If you haven't already, check out episode 6. Any episodes you've missed, all up on YouTube at the G.O.A.T podcast. I also started an official Instagram page for the podcast. That's where we'll have all the video and audio highlights once I'm back home. And we get that up and running. So that's where you can find everything. It's just _GOAT_ podcast. Simple, easy. Keeping it that way. Keeping it that way for you guys, man. Just looking out for you. Daddy always looking out. So, proud to announce, back on the mic today, the Australian wonder, the kangaroo kicker, the little Roo, Benny boy.
It's good to be back.
Welcome back, son. Welcome back.
Another ep. I survived another week.
Another ep, bro. This all started with one hesitant episode where you were so nervous, and think where we're at now.
I was shitting bricks.
Think where we're at now.
Can't believe it. It's what, my third ep now? I think 4.
Leaps and bounds of progress.
I know.
Oh, man.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, dude. We got to give you a haircut today, by the way.
Yeah, I need that all tomorrow.
I look like a knockoff Edward Scissorhands right now with my haircut. I look ridiculous. Sunglasses inside because my future is gleaming.
You growing it out? Or what's the go with it?
I'm between a rock and a hard place with my hair.
Grow it out, I reckon.
The sides have got decent length at the moment, so it's either I commit to the full flow, like I give myself a full head of flow, or I fade up the sides and I go back to, a nice little slick back up top. I don't know. Decisions will be made once I'm back home.
Maybe you just trim it up on the sides and keep the top.
Oh, yeah. The top will stay for sure, no matter what. I've worked hard on that. Put in some long months with that one to have this mop on my head. Anyways, so we're back. Appreciate you guys. I think we're at like 50 subscribers on YouTube. So awesome, fine and dandy. I actually talked to a few of my buddies who listen to the podcast that haven't subscribed yet. So if you haven't subscribed, go fucking subscribe, you gypsies.
Hit the button.
It's not hard.
It's not hard.
It's not hard.
Just you literally click a button.
You're already on. If you're listening, you're on YouTube. You just have to click the button.
I feel like they're doing it to piss you off.
Yeah, it's like a strike I'm getting from people.
Yeah, they'll listen to the podcast.
We have so many more views than subscribers, so it's like, you hit the fucking button. Daddy can't do everything for free. I can't, dude. This isn't a charity, and that's just how it goes.
Food on that table.
I gotta put food on the table for me. No family, but just for me. That's how it goes, dude. Oh, man. Anyways, we're back. Episode 7. Buzzing. Everyone's buzzing, man. End of the season jitters, bro. Everyone's ready to get home, see their fams. It's all good. We were talking about this the other day at the Cat where we eat, but we were talking about family and how you don't really ever know your parents.
Yeah.
Like, you know them, but you only know, like, a shell of your parents. Like, you know what they want you to know.
It always happens.
They're like the FBI.
And even when you get older, they still won't tell you everything.
Yeah.
They still treat you like you're 10 years old.
Yeah. You get glimpses into the rabbit hole for sure, but you only know, like, for sure in my family, I know my mom, I feel like, pretty well. She's just more transparent with that. But my dad, I know 60 to 70% of that man. This is the man he is.
It's going to be you one day when you tell your kids 60 to 70% of everything that's going on in the Kozelic family.
Oh, I hope I'm shrouded in mystery when I'm older. I hope my kids are so lost.
International man of mystery.
Oh, God, I can't wait.
Like the gaffer, but times 20.
Yeah. As elusive as our gaffer currently, who just for some reason can't give a straight answer. It's a politician's answer for everything.
Even when it doesn't need to be.
Not even when it needs. Yeah, exactly. Even things it doesn't need to be.
Oh, what did you have for breakfast today?
And then he does that thing where he goes, what? Like, he pretends he didn't hear you.
It's just like, oh, okay, just say, I had toast. It's not a big deal.
That's how it goes, man.
It's not a big deal.
That's how it goes. I know. We've talked about this, but my dad is a big dude. Like, not in the sense of bigger than me. Like, he's not tall, but he's just that blue-collar Polish-American man. He's
got
like the poster child.
These huge forearms. I saw that
some calves for forearms.
They were huge.
And that's why I think that adds to his mystery, He's been obviously a blue-collar man, construction, welding, all that, since he's been like 17. But it's like, Was he a spy? Was he a KGB agent? We don't know, dude.
Got
We have
those
no
leather
idea.
hands.
Oh, leathery hands, dude. I'll tell you one story.
Got them dad leather hands.
To this day, dude, I will never forget this. I've been hit a few times in my life, and still to this day, I don't think anything hurt me as bad as when I was like 13 years old or 14, and our dog like got loose at the time. It was in the backyard. He did something. The dog fucked up, and he knew he fucked up, so he made a run for it.
Yeah.
And he got outside, so me and my dad take off.
Yeah.
And you know, I was pacey back then, so I was getting after it, and I'm hot on the dog's trail, dude. I'm about to close in on him. Dog's throwing all sorts of like stutter steps, dude. He's like a young AI dude in the post on ISO, dude. Oh, dude, he's just throwing ankle breakers because he knows, dude. Once he gets caught, my dad's gonna have his way, dude. That dog was going for his last life right there. So I'm closing in on him hot. And my dad comes out of nowhere, man, elusive speed, and he goes to like swat the dog in the ass, like a full swat, like enough to like knock him over, you know? Because we had a big dog. It's not like we were chasing a Maltese. The dog was like 100 pounds. Yeah. So he's going to give him a crack in the ass that spins him out, and we grab him. Misses. Comes up short, misses, cracks me right across the chest, dude. And it was like one of those moments where like you're a boy becoming a man, and I still had to chase the dog with him, but I was like out of breath. Like he clear knocked the wind out of me. He smoked me. And then I was trying not to cry too because we caught the dog, and I get inside and I'm like, my mom's like, oh, you guys got him, and I'm like, and she's like, is everything okay? I'm like, yeah, we got the dog. Like, oh, dude, I was a little bitch. My dad sunned me, dude. He got me unintentionally, too. I was just collateral damage, dude, to a big old mitt swinging.
It's nothing worse than copping a good old whack from your old man.
Oh, dude.
Between the ages of 5 and 12.
That was a good wholesome fucking swat, dude. I got popped.
Nothing
Absolutely
better.
popped. And you know dads don't really apologize. No. So it's like, especially in that case, my dad wasn't going to say sorry.
Yeah.
He's like, you about to cry? I was like, no. My nose is like running. I'm like, oh. Because you know why? The worst thing when we were younger is like my mom was always like your mom's always your mom, you know, been nurturing and stuff. Yeah. So like she's like, if they want to cry, they can cry, you know. Yeah. Even though my mom herself like isn't really like an emotional person, I wouldn't say. Very stoic family, but she was more like she lent like that, especially when we were younger.
Yeah.
My dad, from as young as I can remember, I literally never a day did I hear different. My dad, if he saw you on the verge of tears or if you were crying, already in the process of crying, he'd always go, same joke, dude. It never died. Never got old to him. He'd go, hey, Mo, you know what crying gets you? At first I was like, what? He's like, red eyes. That was it. And he'd walk away. He was like, that's all crying gets you, some red eyes. I was like, damn, that's the most dad answer to anything.
What about when you get whopped? And you start crying, and you get whopped again for crying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, quit like, crying. Bam. Oh.
Just like, what? That doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense.
I'm already crying. Yeah, that's tough. And once the waterworks are going, they're hard to hold back, especially when more trauma's coming your way, dude. Yeah. It's on the fence.
That's true.
Oh, that's how it goes, dude. Oh, I'm stoked to get home to see my dog, by the way.
Same.
Oh, my God. Too. It was such a tease, too, because when we got her, she was a pup, and then like I was pretty much by her side for like the few weeks I was home before I had to leave. I think I left after like maybe 4 weeks of having her.
Yeah.
And like so I slept like downstairs when we were like house training her and stuff. So like I love that pup, and then I had to leave it. It's like leaving a fucking child. So now she's massive.
Yeah, I got mine for a Christmas present.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah, there's that sentimental attachment, you know. It's there.
It's my little kid.
That's there, man. I feel you, dude. I can't wait to go see Jazz. Cuddle my big fluffy pup. But, life's like that. Yeah, dude. So we're getting into it. Footy on the horizon. Game tomorrow.
3 games left.
3 games left.
1 tomorrow. In Vasa.
Yep, in Vasa. Where are they in the table?
Last?
Oh, they're dead last.
I'm pretty sure, or second last. They're in the bottom 2. Definitely bottom 3. But I'm pretty sure they're last. If not, they're second last.
Oh,
but they did beat the second top team literally, like, what, a week ago or something?
Nothing makes sense at the end of the season, dude. Like, the universe tilts the other direction at the end of the season. People start beating people they should never have a chance with, and that's just football, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like that. It'd be like that, that's for sure. This is actually round 2 of filming this episode of the podcast because my buddy Brian Irwin, who is harder to reach than the fucking president, I've been calling for about a month now, decided that he was going to return a FaceTime mid-podcast. And you ruined everything, Bri. So congrats, man. Congrats on the engagement.
Thanks, mate.
But fuck you for making me redo this.
You don't get a shout out there.
Yeah, that wasn't a shout out. That was, take that as like a half shout for your engagement, not a shout out for you as like a human. You know? Like that. He understands. It's like that. He's actually the original dancing bear. So you know how I used to call like Lily here and stuff like the dancing bear?
Then Yuho a little bit.
Yeah, and Yuho. So like he was actually who we used to call that when we'd play driveway basketball. Because he was just a gangly fuck. You know, he'd be dancing around. I think he gave himself that name, but that's just how it goes. So, anyways, Bri, congrats, bud. Proud of you. You did it, dude. You got a girl to like you enough to somehow agree to marrying you.
Everyone's dropping the knee these days.
Everybody.
It's like literally every day or every second or third day. You log in onto your social media and you see it. Someone's dropped the knee, someone's already married or just got married, or someone's having a kid, or they're buying a house.
I gotta imagine for you, the pressure is a bit on. I mean, because this is what happens is, like, obviously I was in the same boat with you for a while. Yeah, you're sweating a little bit because when you have a girl, you know, and that keeps happening to all your friends around you, it's just natural that they're gonna be like, all right, when are you gonna step up to the plate, big man?
It's not just, she just doesn't give you pressure as well. There's outside pressures.
Right, yeah. I mean, that's just added pressure. You know, that'd be happening. We've got casualties left and right in my friend group. We've talked about this a little bit, but I mean, we're going 180s. We're going it's either going great as far as like people are closing the deal, getting engaged. I've probably had, I think, like 3 close friends get engaged in the last 6 months, and then a few more on the horizon. The rumor mill has. Yeah. And then I've also had, you know, people that are falling on their samurai sword, dude. I got a lot of people getting cut from the squad. They're not even making the practice roster. A lot of long-term relationships have gone down the drain in my friend group in pretty much that same 6-month period. It's been crazy. There's been like no in-between. There's like 0 in-between. It's just people are either getting the axe or they're dropping the knee, dude.
Or
it's
actually getting married.
Yeah, dude. It's like a full season of Game of Thrones over here.
Look, I think I've got a couple more pump fakes in me, but other people
You know, disagree. Julie listens to this, actually.
Yeah, I know.
She messages actually quite a bit about, like, when we're releasing the podcast. She's pretty stoked about it. So shout out to Julie.
Shout out, Julie.
The crazy thing is I've never met her in person, which is criminal on your part. That's poor from you, because I lived in fucking Melbourne for half a year, and you never, ever,
that's
never, ever introduced me.
Anyway.
To be fair, we're better friends now than we were in Melbourne.
Yeah, that's fair.
We were good friends, but it's obviously like
there's a lot harder
up there. Yeah, it's like you're
because I was working during the day.
Yeah,
and I'd see you just at night.
Yeah. Anyways, Julie, I plan on meeting you soon, hopefully, one way or the other. But yeah, dude. So that's what's been going on over here. Lots of people going both ways with the relationships. Trust me, this podcast will never turn into a relationship advice podcast.
Just don't listen to us about relationship advice. That's the last thing.
Benny's actually, especially don't listen to me. Benny would be second on who not to listen to. Yeah. Gaffa, potentially listen to him, maybe, because he's doing well.
Yeah,
he's doing well.
You'd listen to Gaffa.
Yeah, listen to Gaffa. Don't listen to the single Pringle, bro. Because I'm out here just sweating bullets in the single game, dude.
How's it going? I know it's primarily your podcast.
I knew you were gonna say it. You know what the bad thing is? No, you know what makes me really mad about that is that this is the second time filming the podcast today because the first one was interrupted, and you still had to bring it up the second time, and that really chaps my ass. Oh, God, that chaps my ass. But yes, since it is entirely my podcast, actually. I started it from the ground up. And it's always going to be that way. But
that's fair.
But, yeah, dude, sweating bullets out here. It's
not good?
It's not bad. It's a lot, is what I'm just going to chalk it up to, dude. Being single is a lot.
It's a lot of work.
It is. Holy cow, dude. It is a lot of work. You get complacent when you're in a relationship, for sure, because it's like you've put in the hard work, and there's a different type of work in a relationship, you know? Okay. But, like, when you're single, bro, you're out here, you are battling, dude. You are getting you're like a Trojan warrior,
you're
bro.
You're one of many, though, that are probably battling over the same fish.
Well, that's the problem. It's like, dude, your battle is not just your battle. It is you versus every other dude out there.
Plus, it's your battle against the person you're trying to get as well.
Oh, 100%, so dude. You're in... You're getting battles on multiple fronts, dude. It is overwhelming some days. There's some days I literally lay in my bed, and I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh God, I'm tired. I never thought I could be this tired. And it's like, sometimes it's a day where nothing even really happened, but you're just sitting there and you're just, the mind's twirling. You're like, what do I do next? Should I hit her up? Do I DM her? Do I do this? And then
you overthink sometimes.
Before you know it, damn, you're tired. You're just fuck.
And then you just end up not sending anything.
Nothing, dude. Then it ends up with nothing. There was zero progress, actually.
Turn off my phone now.
Yeah, I'm going to put on Please Don't Disturb and go to bed now. Yeah, dude, it's fucking nuts, that's for sure. Especially now, it's like being out of the game for, almost a handful of years.
Yeah.
From when I was in college to now has changed. Not like crazy change. I'm not talking about like we went from a light bulb, Thomas Edison first light bulb to like where we're at now. Not like that change, but like it has changed. It has changed. Especially, this is the thing too I've noticed is like, even if you talk to somebody like within your age that isn't exactly the age, maybe a few years younger, a few years older, it changes again like that much more because they grew up in something almost entirely different than you. So it's like technology's changing the game, dude. It's fucking getting batshit crazy out here, bro.
Yeah, it's a tough one, man.
It's crazy out here.
The single game's a tough game.
Man, it catches bodies, bro, left and right. That's all I know. It is a game not for the weak of heart. You gotta bring your A game, bro.
I agree.
Bring your A game or go sit on the bench. Grab some pine. Dude, it'd be like that. But yeah, so everything's good, man. Footy, got a game tomorrow. SA, obviously, bottom of the table, I guess. VPV. SA's next week.
And then
see, that's my problem. I always mix it up. I don't even know where we're going half the time. SA's at home because we played them away.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, so VPV, bottom of the table-ish team. But they're going to come out fighting because obviously they're trying not to get relegated.
Yeah.
So it'll be one of those, for sure. One of those games.
I think the lowest we can finish now is like 5th.
Lowest 5th, and highest we finish out where we're at in 3rd.
Yeah.
So, kind of crazy. This league is the Wild West.
Possibly get promoted, finishing 3rd. Do you want to touch on that?
I mean, so for those of you that don't know footy all that well, and those even that you do, obviously almost everywhere in the world minus the U.S. there's promotion relegation, where like you either can get promoted up into the league above you or relegated to the league below you based on where you end up in the table. It's usually like the top 2 or 3 teams have the chance of promotion, same thing with the bottom for relegation, and then that changes based on like the top team, first place will usually have like automatic promotion, and then like the 2 teams under them will have like a playoff promotion.
Yeah.
So you're battling teams that are dropping down from the league above you. Play home and away, whoever wins the series, you either flip-flop or you keep in the league you're in, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Same thing goes for relegation. So this league, though, like this country, has promotion relegation, but I guess it's just optional.
It's wild.
It's fucking absolutely loose out here.
Ridiculous.
It's crazy. It is like the first place I've seen where you can get promoted and then just based on like if you're not financially like stable enough as a club or you don't want to even.
Or if the players are like, I don't really want to travel more times a week or train more.
Yeah, just the club mentality too. They can just deny the promotion and then it can get handed like down the line to like the next in succession to it. Yeah.
And then if the team in second goes, you know what? We don't want to go up either. It just keeps going.
I will say the rumor mill in our league is that the top 2 teams are both on the fence of denying the promotion.
Yeah.
Which I guess could leave it in the hands of us, depending on where we finish, that we could potentially nick the promotion right off of them.
Or we play a playoff game.
Or we go into play,
and we won't be here for that either. Unless they play it literally the day after we play the last game of the season.
Unless somebody's changing my plane ticket, I don't think I'm going to be here. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Out here is absolutely, it's batshit out here. I don't know.
Yeah, good old rumor mills.
The rumor mill is flying as of late.
It's hot.
It is hot. So. Yeah, like I said, dude, there's the secrets you pick up over time. We've talked about this. I think I've brought this up on another podcast. People share way too much with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. If someone needs someone to talk to, obviously cool. I'm your guy. If it's like worst case scenario, but I am no therapist. I'm no expert. I got no professional standing here, and people just love to dump their information on me, dude. It's like it's been a thing my whole life, and it continues. And I will tell you that the rumor mill this year is no different, dude. I've learned too much that is not my business.
Yeah.
Secrets, bro.
You're literally just hanging out with someone, seeing how they're going, talking about the weather. How's life? Bang. Hit you with a rumor that you didn't expect.
My family, I'm going to tell you right now, is going to be real sketched out at my funeral when I'm an old man, I'm in my casket, and they're like, what is this box at his feet? Like, why do we have to get an extended coffin? Because it'll be in my will. And then that box, it's going to be like, I'm going to like quadruple lock it. And they're going to be like, what is in this box? And like only one person I'm going to give the info to. And they're going to be like, that's his box of secrets. And not even my secrets, just the secrets that I've copped over the years that I have to take to the grave, you know?
You have to do it.
You have to, man. Listen, dude, these shoulders are sore, man. They can only burden so much, but I guess that's what you sign on for, you know? Taking them to the grave.
It is what it is. But you're looking forward to off-season?
Oh, dude.
Yes or no?
Off-season.
Bit of a yes, bit of no.
I mean, I guess the end of every season is that bittersweet, you know? There's obviously, you're going to miss the boys and stuff like that, you know, over a season.
Good bunch of boys this year.
Yeah. Good group this year. You always get, you know, you hope that you have a relationship with most of your teammates, you know. Not everybody's the same and stuff, but for the most part, you get closer with the guys you're seeing every day almost. Yeah. So
it's easier with social media these days.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, this is the bittersweet. I'm definitely like, there's the plus sides of like, I'm ready to get home for a few reasons, just like to be back in the city for a while, like family and stuff like that.
Restart.
Yeah, you definitely got to reboot the computer, man, because the season is taxing, without a doubt.
Amount of trainings, games, midweek games we've had this year.
Yeah. It's, I mean,
jam-packed.
It's like any job, I guess. There's a mentally draining side to it. I think athletics is just kind of amplified like that because it's so go, and it's so like the adrenaline and hype behind like everything. So yeah, you definitely need to reboot the battery, dude, when you go home. Chill out a little bit and then back to business.
Yeah, new me.
New me, man. So it's like that. But yeah, it'll be cool to get back home for a little bit. I need a damn haircut. I need some good Mexican food. Maybe that's about it. I need to lay with my dog. Maybe those three. So yeah, dude. So it'll be a chill one for me. We'll see what happens.
Shout out to Gaffer who had his birthday on Thursday.
Yeah. Big Gaffer turned the big 2-8.
Oh, 2-8?
Was it? Yeah,
28. 28 was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Gaffer.
Happy birthday, you old fuck.
One step closer to 30.
Oh, dude. I heard it's all downhill from 30.
He acts like he's 30 already, though.
Oh, dude.
Plus, yeah.
He acts like he's way older than 30, dude, with what he comes out of his mouth. For a 28-year-old, I've never met someone so out of touch with, like, slang and just it's bad. It's
cringe. Hip today?
He did use hip multiple times at the lunch table today. It's cringe.
Watches restoration videos for his pastime.
Yeah, he does watch restoration and chess videos.
Yeah, for his pastime.
God, does that make me mad?
How mad does that get you?
Oh, it makes me mad. The chess videos were one thing when they started because I was like, you know, whatever. I guess you're learning or something like that.
Yeah.
But watching restoration videos of just old fucking toy trucks and stuff, that makes me mad.
Yeah.
Oh, does that make me mad? God, do something. Do less than that. Do something not that old. That's old. That's like Bernie Sanders old.
Yeah. Bernie Sanders. How old is that dude? 86?
He looks like he's about to die. How he's even still working. Dude,
was he
give it a rest, man.
President again? Is he?
I have no idea. I'm so out of touch with it all. I think he might be, though. He might be running for president.
By the time he gets into power...
Put it this way. I'll put it this way. Say he was the best candidate. Say he was hands down the best candidate. Say everything was lined up for him, which it is not. But say it was.
Yeah.
He's going to die. Probably before he finishes out that term.
100%.
He's old. He's dusty, dude. He looks like a mummy. He honestly looks like they unwrapped a mummy and then let him get on TV. Threw a suit and tie on him. It's like, dude, give it a break. Just go relax, my man. Go relax. Ride out your last few days, man. Go to a beach or something. I don't know, whatever old people do.
78.
He don't look it. He looks like he's been in politics for a long time, bro, because he looks like he's 94.
Yeah, he's an old dude.
He's old. He don't look great either. He's like, he's showing all of 78.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Some people age well, you know what I'm saying?
No, that dude's on his last.
He is on his last leg.
Yeah, but Kai's Cakes, we had.
Oh yeah, for the Gaffa's birthday. Yeah, we gotta give a shout to Kai's Cakes, man.
Best cakes.
Anybody in Christinastad that doesn't know Kai Ingves with Sporting Christina, our goalkeeper coach.
Former president.
Former Prezi, current goalkeeper coach. If you're unaware of it, he makes some of the best damn desserts I've ever had in my life.
Unbelievable.
And I come from a family that likes desserts and like can cook desserts for the most part. Like my grandparents, my mom, like they're very good cooks with all that. So I'll give it to them. But like, I have had some cakes in that house this year that have changed my life.
Yeah.
Borderline arousing cakes.
Yeah.
There's
cookies and cream one.
Oh yeah, the Oreo cookies and cream one that we just had for the Gaffa's birthday was. Oof. It was. Oh, I don't even have the adjectives to describe it. He outdoes himself week by week, which is the crazy thing.
Every time.
Which is the crazy thing. But on top of that, I'm telling you right now, this is no bullshit. If you live here in Christinaside, you have a wedding, a birthday, or something, hit up Kai. He is the man for the job.
He is.
He's gonna probably play it off too like he's not, because he's just that guy.
Yeah,
oh no, you know. Don't look through the shy bullshit. He's the man for the job.
Slip him a nice little $10 or $20 note.
Yeah.
And he'll whip you up.
Yeah.
Some fantastic cakes.
Some fantastic cakes, man. Some good stuff. But yeah, so shout to Kai's Cakes, man.
Shout out Kai's Cakes.
That needs to be a thing. That needs to be a thing for sure.
It needs his own little store.
It does need a storefront here. It needs a storefront for sure.
Yeah, it's good times. Kai's Cakes.
Good times, man. What else? What else is popping on the radar in Christinastad? Trying to think. It's getting cold as shit, that's for sure.
Horrible weather.
It hit like a ton of bricks. It was like, we went from nice summer days, warm wind, to all of a sudden it is tundra out here, dude. It is Siberia wind.
At all times of the day. It is freezing.
It is cold now, dude. It is cold.
I'm not used to this. Like, we obviously get winter wherever you are normally. Or where I'm from, you get winter. And yeah, it's cold. Yeah, you deal with it, whatever. But here, it's cold.
It's cold here. It is no joke here. It is like the kind of cold where your nips are hard for 24 hours, dude. You're outside, dude. You catch that breeze, dude. You're cutting diamonds, bro. Because nips are hard. It's not good out here.
It's not good at all.
Not good at all.
But yeah, I'm looking to get to some summer back in Melbourne.
Yeah, you're lucky. You get to skate out of here into summer, and then yeah, dude, you're lucky. I get to go back to big old of fucking snow in Chicago, probably.
Snows in Chicago?
It snows a lot usually. We get at least, I'd say almost every other year for sure. You get one snow a year at least that is just so shit. It's like feet of snow. Like, you're good for at least one a year, one every other year. Like I said, if like 2 feet of snow just dumps down one day. And then you'll get like 10 others that are like 8 inches, a foot, 6 inches. It just sucks. Clearing the driveway sucks. That is like my least favorite thing. It was cool when you were a little kid and you got to use a snowblower for the first time, but after that wore off, after about the third time, it's been a downhill as far as the fun factor of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else has been happening? Antonio Brown. We've discussed this.
Please give us a recap of Antonio Brown.
Good old AB. Antonio Brown, wide receiver in the NFL, National Football League. Played for Pittsburgh Steelers last year. Then caused an absolute ruckus there, so the team traded him. Went to Oakland Raiders. Caused an absolute ruckus all preseason. What happened? He had the issue with his feet, where he went that cryo chamber and like froze the bottom of his feet.
Yeah.
Then he had that whole helmet issue, and threatened not to play in the league this year. Just quietly, he's probably like arguably the best wide receiver in the league.
Yeah.
So he's on, big money, and everyone kind of like looks up to him. Well, some kids do.
Some regard.
And then he picks a fight with the GM and the Oakland Raiders, says he's going to beat the shit out of him and punch him up. So then the team fines him the maximum amount so they don't have to pay him his guaranteed money. Then, on top of that, he has some, like, sexual allegations against him. So then they cut him from the team, like, a day before the season starts, or, like, 2 days before the season starts. Then he pisses off to New England, plays, like, one game there, and then literally yesterday, we're all hanging out, and then on Twitter hits, and guess what you see? Antonio Brown has been cut again from another team. 3 teams in, like, 6 months. So he's Dunsky. Well, he got traded from the first team, but he's Dunsky. He's got sexual allegations blowing out
his ear holes. I'll tell you one thing, that doesn't help anybody, no matter.
Doesn't help that he probably has CTE as well, and it probably doesn't help with his thinking at the moment and what he's doing.
He's operating like someone that has full-blown CTE.
So I know we've discussed this, but yeah, like on the chain of commands in a sports organization, there's probably about 4 people you don't really fuck with.
Yeah.
And that's the GM.
Yeah.
The president, whatever, yeah. Mm-hmm. The coach, the head coach. Mm-hmm. And probably the captain of the team.
That's safe to say, yeah.
They're probably the 4 safe kind of ones that you don't. Like the captain, yeah, but like I'll chuck the captain in those 4.
You're usually gonna bring on some trouble to you if with those 4. Almost every time, it's not gonna end in your favor.
Never.
It's easy too. It's not like if you just take a step back and look at it. It's not like it's rocket science. It's like you have your team, you have all your players, you have your captain.
Yeah.
Captain's usually got the ear of the coach.
Yeah.
And then coach has like the president, the GM, and it just goes from there. It's
the chain of command.
Yeah. You're not bigger than the chain of command.
No.
You're not bigger than the machine.
But some players
tend to think they are.
Wherever it's ego, some big dick energy, whatever it is, they come in and they think they're bigger than one of those 4. And it doesn't end well sometimes, or majority of the time.
Almost ever. It doesn't end well. Never. It's not good, man.
I just don't get it, though.
This is the one thing. Like I said, I'm out of the loop a lot of times with NFL stuff. Like I follow like the Bears.
I'm not a huge one, but
yeah,
like, I know
you know quite a bit about the NFL, like player to player, like more than me for sure.
Oh really? No.
Yeah, I don't know like a lot of like player to player stats by year. I just kind of follow the overall how the team does.
Yeah.
Go from there. I just enjoy watching a game here or there, but like from the whole Antonio Brown thing, all I took away from it was
he's an absolute fuckwit.
To say the least, because I don't know if anybody's read the sexual allegation charge, like the first one with the trainer.
Yeah, that one.
That one, I feel like I don't know the whole story, and I don't know if I ever will. But there's some loose ends in that one that are confusing me. One being the fact that for anybody that doesn't know, what the girl. And I'm not saying she's wrong. Obviously, I'm not like victim blaming. I'm just telling you from what the claim was. The initial claim was she was his trainer. I think they like finished the session. She was at their house. Yeah. And she's sitting on the couch and the TV's on.
Yeah.
And old sneaky feet Antonio comes up from behind and nutted on her back. Busted a nut on her back, just on her back.
How fucked up does that sound though?
First of all, how inconsiderate. Because minus the act itself being absolutely ludicrous, she was clothed. She was wearing just her daily clothes, and you just busted a nut on her clothes, and you're just gonna say deal with it.
But I just don't get how, like, what was going kind of through his, like, okay, say if it is true, and we're gonna say let's act as if it is true.
Yeah.
What was he thinking when he goes, you know what, this is gonna be a sick idea. I'm just going to sneak up on my trainer who's just giving me a workout. I'm going to bust on her back. I'm going to, ejaculate on her back.
The whole thing is so crazy to me because I'm going to put it this way. There's guys are guys, okay, in the sense that is not a normal guy is a guy thing. Like that's not just boys being boys. We don't accept
anything Antonio does in this podcast,
Antonio.
by the way.
If you're listening, Antonio, we're not about that, dude.
We're not about anything you do
sneaky
anymore.
Feet. Old fucking frostbite feet, dude. That frostbite must have made his feet silent. Because think of it this way.
Yeah.
I like to think if I'm on a couch, I'm just sitting there watching some TV. I like to think that more times than not, it's almost impossible someone's gonna sneak up and nut on me. it's like I can't even imagine it and like letting it happen or not hearing something or like being able to get out of the way or something. I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. He must have been a slithery little snake, dude. He must have been on those marble floors in his house. He must have had some socks on and he just shimmied his little way over there. Which is even weird to think. Picture that.
It's so weird if he was like further away from it, like nutting in a like. Started in a corner.
Started wanking in a corner.
In a corner, and then he goes, you know what? This is gonna be a sick idea. I'm gonna shuffle my way over to it.
It pisses me off.
It's fucking
thinking of a naked Antonio Brown doing a little shimmy, a silent shimmy to the couch to bust a nut on an innocent bystander, dude. Oh, what a psychopath.
Dude, yeah. So then this week, the other allegations that came out, you'd think a man of his stature would go, you know what? I've been in a bit of trouble this off-season and the start of the year, or the start of their season. I'm going to stay quiet for a whole season, for the rest of the season. No, that's not what Antonio does.
It's not him.
Another woman that has some allegations against him, he chucks her in a group chat with his mates. Don't know why he did it. And then starts talking about her to his mates while she's in this group chat. Saying that she's a gold digger, blah, blah, blah. Like, in worse terms than that.
Yeah.
And then posting photos about her kids.
He don't get it.
He just doesn't get it.
So he don't get it. Not everybody gets it. That's what he has to
So,
learn.
you know what? Fuck you, Antonio Brown. A lot of people believed him when he first got traded from the Steelers. Everyone was like, oh, yeah, Antonio, like, the Steelers fucked him over, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he's turning a new leaf. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And his new leaf was nutting on trainers.
And then now, stuff comes out about his character and everyone goes, you know what? Maybe the Steelers were right about it.
An absolute clown. Absolute clown. Dude, I'll be honest with you. If for whatever chance he beats all these cases and he needs to make a shirt that says Sneaky Feet Brown. That's all I'm going to refer to him from now on. He's Sneaky Feet Brown to me. Because, like I said, dude, as fucked up as the act is, the fact that he was able to even pull that off by how it's being claimed, he must have the world's softest feet. That frostbite, that new skin he got from that frostbite is the plushest skin in the world, dude. Old Sneaky Feet Brown, dude.
Yeah, dude. And then trying to punch his GM. Like we said before, just don't fuck with people like that in your organization.
He's almost like he's operating like an old-timey mobster, you know?
Yeah.
Like he's like, hey, see? I'm going to do what I want, see? I'm going to punch on with the GM and nut on women, see? Like, that's how he talks now. He's like, yeah. And then when people are like, what's your, like, you know how, like, all old mobsters had, like, a criminal name?
Yeah.
And he's like, what are they, the cop's like, what do they call you, son? And he's like, they call me Sneaky Feet Brown, see? And the people are like, what the fuck's going on, dude? Chill out.
What I've gathered with this Antonio Brown and a lot of stuff that's happened in the last, let's say, 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People just don't really get it sometimes.
There's a lot more lunatics out there than you want to believe, and that's a scary thing.
Even though you try to help people at times.
Some people can't be helped.
They don't want to be helped sometimes.
And they don't want to. Not even they can't. They just don't. They couldn't be bothered.
They just couldn't be fucked.
Think of how many people are out there that are worse than Antonio Brown, and that's the scary thing. There's so many out there that are just absolute nutters. It's like, oh, you God.
Especially in sports as well.
Yeah, oh yeah. Sports amplifies, I feel like,
when
that.
You
it brings out the demons, bro, in a lot of people.
You give people a couple warnings, say, hey, you can't do this anymore. Some people just keep doing it and then make up excuses for why they do it.
I'm Sneaky Feet Brown, see? I'm gonna do what I want.
Hey, make sure you're...
It's like he's Al Capone, bro.
At the team meeting at 5.
It's like, yeah.
And then just keep rocking up at 5:15.
We are paying you $45 million guaranteed. If you could show up to the team meeting at 5, that'd be great, sir. No, see? Do what I want. It's like, okay. Fucking Sneaky Feet. Just chill out. It's like, it's scary, man. That's like what we were talking about, too, when we have some of our grown-up conversations at the table at the Cat.
When they get deep.
Yeah, when they get a little deep, some depth, you know? And we were talking about it. It's like, yeah, like I want to have a kid. Like I want to have multiple kids. I think, you know, that's where I'm at. I've always been at. I've kind of been there. So it's like down the road, definitely want to have some kids. And like, I'm the last Kojelic too from our like branch, not like extended. There's other Kojelics out there, but like from our branch that's in the States. It's like if I don't have a boy, it's over. we're kaput. I'm the last male that can pass on the
The
name.
line's done.
The lineage is over, so I can't let it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't let it go. It's a big weight on the shoulders. But at the same time, man, it's scary, dude. You bring your little baby girl into this world, and all of a sudden, I understand why dads are absolute lunatics, bro, with protecting them from Antonio Browns, dude. There's too many out there. You're battling the Browns.
Yeah, that's the scary thing about it all.
You're just fending off the demons at the door, bro. The wolves are at the door. Oh, it's crazy, dude. I'm going to be an absolute psychopath when I'm a dad. I already know it. It's not going to be good. I'm already have my issues, but it's like they're going to be amplified when I have kids.
Your kids are going to be the kids that can't wait to go to college so they can get away from you.
Oh, come on, dude. Come on. Oh, dude, they're going to think I'm sick.
And so if you do live back in Chicago and they can go to a college in Chicago, they're probably going to go, you know what? It's not going to happen.
I want to study abroad. It's like, what? That's only supposed to be for like a semester, and I'm 4 years.
Your kids moving down to Miami.
No, dude, come on. My kids are going to think I'm sick.
They're going to go to Florida State University, something like that.
Oh, dude. No, they're going to think I'm fucking tight, dude. Whatever. Whatever, bro.
Papa Cause,
bro. Papa Cause. Oh, dude. It's crazy. Oh, we're already at 41 minutes, dude. We're cruising right now.
Oh, no. We lost people about 10 minutes ago. 11 minutes ago.
The people that take their fake hard line in the sand of stopping at 30 minutes. Dude, I know you're still listening. And now you're probably actually closing out because you're mad you got called out. Whoops. Gotcha. Oh, man. But yeah, so besides that, I think that, wraps up most of everything kind of going on in the world right now. Has anything else crazy happened that we're missing? I feel like I live in such a bubble when I'm in season. Like, I just don't know world events and stuff. Anything crazy happen?
Collingwood Magpies just lost the prelim final to make it into the grand final. So, for all the Oz people out there, thank fuck Collingwood lost. I hate them so much.
Suck it. That's what you're saying.
They just lost to a team that got created about 4 years ago.
Yes, take that. I don't know much about it. AFL, I'm assuming.
Yeah, AFL.
Oh, man, I don't know much about AFL. I'll tell you my one AFL story, and it's not even, I never went to a game. Never made it to a single AFL game.
You never went to a game?
Never made it to one. My only AFL story I know, this is the closest I got to knowing AFL. I was at the casino in Melbourne. We're at the craps table, me and old Davo.
It's weird how you're at the craps table.
Weird, I've never been there before. First time, I think. So I'm at the craps table, we're just throwing some dice, letting the dice fly, and some dude rocks up to the table and just drops 10 G's on the table. And I'm like, and it's him and his son. And I'm like, oh, geez. And he's wearing some sort of, company, jacket. So it was it must have been, a company outing or a night out they had.
Yeah.
And he drops 10 G's on the table. And I go, this is going to be exciting. Let me get my popcorn. And I called the lady over, and I was like, yep, grab me a cappuccino. I'm about to be here for a minute. She goes and gets me my cappuccino. And I'm sitting there, and it's not my turn to throw. But yeah. I'm like, I see the guy come up, and I'm like, all right, I'll chuck down, a little bet. Just threw down, a minimum, maybe on, 2 numbers. I'm like, okay. Dude starts chucking some dice. And he's saying something, and I'm not really paying attention at first because I'm just I'm more enticed by the money he threw on the table and stuff like that.
Still looking at the stack.
And then before you know it though, he's made me at one point, I was up probably $150.
Yeah.
Few minutes in, the man's just rolling absolute heat. And then all of a sudden, when the table's hot, everybody's got money on. And there was a packed table. And all of a sudden, there are chips everywhere, dude. There are mountains of chips, dude. People throwing down money. At this point, I'm heavily invested. Now I'm throwing down more and more. And the dude is rolling and rolling and rolling. And for those of you that don't know craps, your typical rolling craps is maybe 7 dice rolls before you fuck it up and roll a 7. It's just how it goes. Every once in a while, man, a messiah with the dice, dude. Lord with the dice, the fuzzy dice, comes up to the table, man, and he just starts chucking. This man, I think, threw 60-something throws before 7ing out. And to get back to the AFL, all 67 throws, he would take the dice, he'd shake them in his hand, he'd make the girl he didn't know next to him blow on the dice who he had just met, and then he'd go, come on the pies! And he'd let the dice fly down the table. And it took me until another Aussie guy came and told me that was an AFL team. That's what he was saying. He was just a big Magpie supporter. So, God bless AFL, baby.
Oh,
if AFL bring that kind of love to the table, dude, that's it. You meet characters like that maybe once in your life.
What a story.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap it up, dude.
What a way to wrap it up.
We're gonna wrap it up. Like I said, video coming very shortly. I'll be home in like 2 weeks. I already got my boy Tano on it. He'll be joining me as well for the podcast in the off season. So
Tano taking my spot.
yeah, he'll be filling in for you, man. He's gonna be kind of engineer and co-host for a while once I'm back home. People know that's gonna be dangerous. If you know me and Tano, for all our close friends, if you thought this was dicey now, the podcast is about to get even dicier.
So a bad turn.
There you go.
Or a good one.
We're gonna have to put the 18 or older symbol on the beginning of on all the videos. So, yes, again, excited for that. Like I said, guys, you guys have been dope. Please subscribe on YouTube. I know
Hit that button.
I know it doesn't take much time. It means a lot for me. Helps us get this all rolling. Promote it. And then, yeah, check us out on the official Instagram page, and we'll have everything coming up there in a few weeks. So we'll catch you later.
See you later, guys.